So let's start the video with a story. I feel like everybody loves a good story. Now, the first time I ever sent a text to Brandon Campbell, I admit I was a little bit nervous given he's this big internet celebrity and all. So I got his number, I finally worked up enough courage to ask for it. And then I was thinking, I was like, well, what should I say? I mean, should I be serious? Should I try to be funny? What should I do? So I thought about it, and I was like really overthinking this. I mean, you're just texting a dude, right? So just send the same text that you would do to anybody else that you text for the first time. So I do. I send a text that says, "Please send nudes." No response. And I was like, Brandon doesn't seem like the type of guy that would get easily offended, you know? He has pretty thick skin. So I was like, well, maybe he didn't get it, or maybe the Beyonce saw it, she got mad, something. So a few days later, I text him again. I'm like, "No nudes, question mark?" Still, no response. So I hit him back on the messenger. I was like, dude, you gave me your number, you're not even gonna respond? And he was like, what number did you text? And I told him. He's like, oh, I fat fingered it. He gave me the wrong number. So I was texting, God only knows. The good thing is, they didn't answer at all. It could have been a lot worse. But I didn't get any nudes, and I didn't get a hold of Brandon. Moral of the story. Fame is for assholes.
You'll win somehow. So give up on the battle, baby. It's hard, I know.
Hey, what's up, guys? So if I look familiar, it might be because Brandon did feature me on his channel about a year ago. Obviously, he's running out of younger men to cycle through, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Or maybe I just look familiar from spamming the hell out of his comment section. But either way, my name is Travis. I guess I should start the video by saying, congratulations, Brandon. I really am sincerely impressed that you found any woman to marry you. Well, I guess I should say, given the fact that the wedding went through. But I'm assuming the wedding went well and she didn't back out at the last second. If she did, I'm gonna feel pretty bad. But congrats, man. You give a lot of hopes to the rest of us other degenerates out here. So like I said, my name is Travis, and my channel is mostly focused around lifting, a lot of eating, mostly eating like an idiot, and just revolving lifting around your work life. Unfortunately for me, I don't make any money selling t-shirts or doing NASM ads or any type of Sony action cam yet. Hopefully enough of you guys like this and you come over to my channel and I can start making some chump change cash like Papa Campbell over here. But until then, I gotta go to work. So hopefully I'll be able to provide you guys with some tips along the way. Now, I just finished running Brandon's PRS system, and for the most part, it went really well. The training blocks went well, and then I went into peak week, and I performed probably at an all-time high, and then I went into the mock meet, psyched myself out, and just performed very poorly, to say the least. So I got a little depressed. "'Cause I'm not too far from breaking down." Then I got over it.
1738, married to the money, introduced her to my stove, showed her how to whip it.
And now here I am running the program again, so obviously it's something that I believe in. I just need to execute it a little bit better. So I'm gonna take you guys through some of that, and then I'll check back in with you guys in a bit. So as I mentioned, I am running Brandon's PRS program again, partly because I feel bad for him and partly because I'm just too lazy to go and find another new program right now. But there's a few things I wanted to talk about, and one of the reasons that I really enjoyed this program, even though the mock meet did not turn out how I wanted to, that is not because it was a bad program, it's because I just had a lot of different things going on and I could have done better, I know that, and I just didn't perform, and that's my fault. So it's definitely not the fault of the program, but the one thing that really stood out to me about PRS is that it's fun. And if you don't have fun on your program, then you're never going to sustain it. I mean, that's just the fact of it. I've seen it time and time again when people start something and they never finish it because they just don't enjoy it. So that is number one. The other thing is that this program is very versatile. So you don't have to do certain workouts on certain days. You can choose the days that you take off. There's that optional 5th day that you don't necessarily even have to do at all. And it's not like the accessory movements are set in stone. Brandon says it himself. You can choose different accessories based on your weaknesses, and this type of flexibility is something that I need for myself because I do travel for work and I have a very busy work schedule. So there's some days that I might just have to move things around, and this program allows me to do that. So that's one thing I always have to keep in mind, and I'm sure a lot of you out there are like me. You only have a certain amount of time you can be in the gym each day, or you only have certain days you can go. So it's important to find a program that can work around your schedule. So it's just a very realistic program, and if you look at it on paper, it doesn't look very challenging at all, and it doesn't look like a lot of volume. But take my word for it, once you get into it, it will kick your butt. I mean, it is a good program in my opinion, and I did find it to be effective, which is why I am running it again. And I will do a much more in-depth, full-blown review on this program once I finish it for the second go-around. But I just figured I'd throw this out there for you guys in case you are interested in running the program and you obviously don't want to take Brandon's word for it because he's very biased and he's not the sharpest tool in the shed and he's probably just off somewhere complaining about his damn home gym. Cry me a river, man. Alright, and that is going to conclude the workout portion of this video. We got some meal prep coming up, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that and get a few ideas. Really just appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to me. And if you guys are looking for an online coach, I'm just kidding, I don't do that, but there's probably a 15% link in someone's description out there that you can find. Enjoy, guys. So I know meal prep gets a pretty bad rap for being bro, especially from flexible dieters like myself. But meal prep can save you a lot of time and a lot of money, especially during the week when time is very limited and I try to be as efficient as possible. So here's one idea for you guys, and this tastes delicious. The first thing you're gonna need is a bachelor maker, and this is great for a variety of reasons, but just a few. If you can't cook like myself, you can throw anything into this guy and it will come out pretty good. I have yet to fail. And the other thing is the cleanup is so easy, especially if you get this crock pot liner. I mean, this thing is a lifesaver. You can literally just take it out, throw it in the trash, and you're done cleaning up because I don't really want to spend any more time in the kitchen than I have to. So all I'm really gonna do is throw some chicken in there, and you can really throw, like I said, anything you want, but we're gonna do tomatoes, corn, beans, put some cream cheese in there, and we just set and forget. We literally come back in a few hours and your food is done. I'm gonna throw all of this on a bed of rice, mix it all in, and there I have lunch for the week without barely any work. So that's about as easy as you can get. I know that there's a lot more intricate ideas out there, but like I said, I try to keep things pretty simple. And with very little effort on my part, I got lunch. I'm gonna add a little bit of cheese once I get to work and just put that in the microwave, and I'm finished. And another idea for that ranch seasoning that I threw on top of all this is chip dip, and this stuff is surprisingly amazing. And this is coming from someone that hates Greek yogurt, but all you have to do is add Greek yogurt and add a few servings of this ranch seasoning, which is virtually calorie free. I mean, it's like 5 calories per serving, and it tastes just like chip dip. It's delicious. Take my word for it. Try it out. I don't think you guys will be disappointed. And that is going to be the end of the video, so hopefully something that I said in the last few minutes was value added and you got something out of it. And if so, if you want to come over to my channel and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. But either way, thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch. It really does mean a lot. And Brandon, again, thanks man, congrats, and I'll talk to all of you guys very soon.
'Cause fame is for assholes.